swimming in his crease, can't find the puck, and the puck goes in.
The Icebreakers came hungry to play this one, and they lead as a result here in the first. And they win that neutral zone draw. Here's a race for the loose puck. The Icebreakers gain control of the puck. Thunderbug's got the puck now in his own end. Passes it over. The Nighthawks gain control of the puck against the wall. Powers plays it against the boards. Slides it across. Pays it up from the point. And he gets all of that one as he was teed up with the slapper, but he turns it aside. Hey, to the middle. He scores! What a goal!
Love the spatial awareness on this shot. He knew he didn't have much time. He gets it off in the inner slot and he scores.
The Icebreakers already lead it by a significant margin here late in this first period. The Nighthawks win the draw. Sends it over to Danks. And they'll be forced to regroup after the puck bounces out of the offensive zone. With possession along the wall. Puck scooped up by Powers. The Nighthawks have it against the wall. Shakes loose. Oh, spectacular save right there. Wow.
Unbelievable. I mean, it was all but in, and he steals it because of that last-ditch attempt to find the puck. Just incredible save, James.
The Icebreakers lead it here late in this first period. Drives it to the crease. Tremendous sacrifice of the body there. The Nighthawks have it now. And now it's grabbed by Kane. Moves it quickly over to Thunderbug. The Nighthawks get a hold of the puck along the boards. Taken by Richard. Joshua's been tripped up, and we got a penalty coming up here. There's the whistle, and here's the call.
Well, the officials aren't going to let this go on, James. There's going to be coincidental calls here. No harm, no foul, though. Both of them are going to the box.
Batten down the hatches. Things should open up here with a little 4-on-4 on the ice. Play might come to an end for a few minutes at the end of this period, but the coaching never stops. I'm sure there'll be a few messages and a few words, and we'll be back with period number 2 in no time. A clean sheet of ice beckons, and period number 2 set to get underway. Here we go. Lots of time left in this one, but certainly a lopsided affair to this point. Well, Cheryl, we got 20 minutes under our belts in this one. How do you sum up the performance?
The Nighthawks have been terrible in the first 20 minutes, James. You know there's going to have to be something that was said during that second intermission. I mean, they're getting blown out in all areas of the game, and that was just a lack of preparation right from the start.
And he takes the pass. The Icebreakers move the puck in the defensive zone. Quick pass to Thunderbug. The Nighthawks slide it through center. They've got numbers here. Dishes it off. The Icebreakers scoop it up along the boards. The Nighthawks gain possession in their own end. Can't complete the pass as it goes off a stick. Thunderbug's got it in the defensive end. And they turn it over in the neutral zone. Dake's going to play the puck behind the cage. Fantastic save!
Well, this save was way more difficult than it looked, James. I mean, there's so much traffic in front that he's fighting through to see, and he finds the puck to make the save.
Centering pass in front, and that shot's blocked. Moves it to Garochet, and that caroms off a body in the lane. The Nighthawks will play it from the defensive zone. Uses the force on that hit. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. The Nighthawks will play it from the corner. Trying to make some magic happen. Oh, I think that went off his mask and somehow stays out of the net.
Well, that was a hard shot, and the mask makes the save. He got his bell rung on that one, James.
The Nighthawks gain possession along the wall. Oh, and he's awesome!
Not trying to take your job, James, but I had to mention that big hit. Wow, that was a ringer.
We got a stoppage. Let's get the call. The Nighthawks are off to the box. Interference the call.
I always hated to play in these games. You just came out flat, and nothing you did made it better. Now they got to kill off a penalty when they're getting blown out. Real tough game.
Power play unit going back to work.
As the power play unit steps out on the ice, they've got to reset mentally here, James, and just get rid of all the other opportunities that they've had and forget about them. Because the time is the present right now, and they've got to make good on this one.
The Nighthawks have it now. And that pass is intercepted. Nice stop by Fury. Carrying the puck deep inside his own end. He takes a moment to backtrack and maintains possession. And they get the puck out of harm's way. Garochet's taking it from his own end. Quick feed to King. Here's a chance, sends it in front. And that's intercepted. Here's a shot and makes the save. Quick pass over to Bernard. That doesn't go well.
Joshua has not been ready to get back on the ice. With a hefty lead, the team looks comfortable, and certainly that power play did. Yes, they didn't execute. Didn't seem to have the urgency that they had earlier in the game.
The Nighthawks gain possession. The Icebreakers have it in the offensive end. Score!
Job by the net front player here, looking back, seeing where the eyes of the goaltender are, and moving accordingly. But if you're the goaltender, you got to out-battle the net front player. You got to find a way to bob and weave and to stop that puck.
The Icebreakers continue to show no signs of slowing down here tonight.
Well, they keep filling the net, James. They fill it because they've got the puck on their stick. I mean, they've led ozone possession time here, but they're doing something with it, not just hanging out on the perimeter.
Joshua's moving the puck through his own zone. And he elects to play the puck. Oh, huge hit against the wall, and you know they felt that one.
Well, and that's a tone setter. That's sending a message to every player on the team. Get involved, simply pay the price, use your body, and get the puck.
Takes a hit, he goes down to the ice and toss up the puck. Kane stick handling in his own zone. Takes the pass. And he moves it up to Thunderbug. The Icebreakers carry it along the wall. Oh, and some smooth skating to lose the defender there. Shakes off the coverage. All alone! He shoots it! Puts it in the back of the net! That's how you like the lamb!
He likes the lamb as he buries that one, James. But he knows he has confidence, and he shows just that in that battle. Execution. That's how you do it.
The Nighthawks finally get some momentum going their way now. Can they sustain it, though?
It's going to be tough, James, unless they can string some shifts back-to-back together where they do create momentum and have possession in this game. You have to look for ways to be first to the puck, be relentless on it. That's what changes energy.
And there we go. Icing is the call.
Bernard's having himself a multi-point night, and these are the types of nights that you dream about, and I'm continuing to dream because I've never had multi-point nights. So you got to savor them, embrace them, and get as many minutes as you can when you're feeling it like this. That's why the coach is throwing him over the boards.
The Icebreakers are on cruise control here in the second. They have absolutely dominated. Joshua's won a big draw on their own end. The Nighthawks cross the line and gain the zone. Gates got it along the wing. Gives up the body in order to block the shot. Into the corner now. Picked up along the wall by Cap. And he takes the feed. It's a contact sport, people. There's proof, right? Scores! Well, I guess they weren't saved by the bell there.
How's that for momentum? In the last seconds of the frame, you find a way to put it in, and that's going to create a ton of momentum. So now, heading into the next period, you want to garner that momentum and carry it forward. Well, James, this is on and off the stick in a hurry, and it had to be because he is right next to the goaltender. He's grade A, and he buries it.
The Icebreakers are showing no signs of slowing down, and here we are in the late stages of period number 2. They continue to hit down the accelerator.
Yeah, and the coach must be loving this. I mean, sometimes you can't put your finger on exactly why it's working the way it is, but the chemistry is off the charts here, and they've got a comfortable lead.
Teams are readying themselves at center ice as the third period is about to go. Third period underway here. This has been a total squash to this point. What's this game told you through 2 periods tonight?
The Icebreakers have a comfortable lead here in the third period, in part due to their good habits, and they've been really effective in all 3 zones all over the ice. Now they just got to bring it home. So managing and protect the puck is everything.
The centermen glide into position. Joshua's won the face-off deep inside the offensive zone. Scoops up the puck now. Sends a pass over. Kane's got the puck in his own zone. Quick feed to Thunderbug. Oh, another hit. This guy's all about ruthless aggression tonight.
Well, he certainly is. His feet are always moving, and they've been clean body on body, but certainly sending a message and setting the tempo.
Lets it go! Back-to-back saves there! Now a quick pass to Bernard. Can't keep a hold of it as he's jostled off the puck. Stoppage in play as we get an offside.
James, these are real difficult games to play in, and it's real difficult to maintain